So if you have that talent, holler at me after this because I need some help. But whether it's budgeting, whether it's you help in legal services, your advocacy, whatever it is, that is a talent. That's something you've been gifted with, and that's something that only you can carry the way you do because you are who you are. So when we say open talent night, and I say, hey, Janae, come up here and tell us about your business, maybe, I don't know. That talent that she has, she actually makes crystals. She makes jewelry with crystals, and a lot of the crystals I have in this space are from Janae. So that is a talent that you may not necessarily come up here and do all this with, but it's still a talent. It's a beautiful talent because it spreads positive energy throughout the atmosphere. So when we say open talent night, you're thinking, well, I don't sing, I don't dance. If you do something, you're talented. So I expect to see more people perform next time, okay? All right. So I don't know who wants to start. We have 3 performers that are currently on the list that are present. We have Sergio, Eyes, and Atosha. Did I say that right? So between the 3 of you, y'all get to decide who goes first. And then I may just pick.
Flip a coin.
I got a definite no in the middle, so I'm gonna see if you said, she said no. The 2 of you just looked at me, she said, So I think Sergio, since he actually DM'd us and asked, are we doing it this time? Come on, Sergio. Sergio, what is your talent tonight?
Spoken word piece.
Ooh, we get spoken word off top. I love it. Do you want the mic? Do you want to?
Can I have the mic? Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Sure.
When you perform, you can remove your mask, so then that way we can actually hear you.
All right, mic check, mic check. All right. So my name is Sergio Torres. First and foremost, thank you, Christina and Marla, for sharing this space. It's my first time performing in over 2 years. Just happy to be here. This piece is called Trapped in Distraction, and the way this piece came about, I realized I was neglecting my journal. It had been over 2 weeks, and I had my Instagram on my hand, had YouTube on the computer, and I just kind of took a step back, and I was like, damn, I'm distracted. So naturally, I wrote this piece. I've been trapped in distraction, words with no action. I'm a heavy dreamer, sleeping on my dreams. You see, that's like having intention, but with no ammunition. And I do this thing where I postpone my inspiration. Can't call it delayed gratification. It's just straight up deprioritization. My attention's being pulled like tug of war between the TikTok, the tube, and the gram. My productivity's in jeopardy, but at least I know what's trendy. You see, social media has felt like a bad transaction lately. My attention's split between cat memes, dancing teens, toxicity and jealousy, billionaire rivalry, it's endless curiosities, but my mind is the biggest casualty. Creativity, the victim. My phone is the medium. My thumb, the accomplice. And it's an algorithm that keeps asking, what's next? So what do you do when you're trapped in distraction? What do you do when your next move eludes you like a hide-and-seek champion? What do you do when procrastination feels like your best profession? When do you give yourself the keys to look inside to help answer all these damn questions? I'm a poet trapped in distraction, and I'm here to set my words free.
Better than that. When 2 or 3 are gathered, you can make some noise. So there's 10, so we can gather and make some noise. She was the first performer, so clearly inspired by the pandemic.
For sure.
And I, as a social media manager, can say I get in the rabbit hole as well.
Yeah.
What made you take all of this to paper?
Well, when it comes to expression, I feel like writing is kind of my, that's my outlet. So whenever I'm feeling some type of way. So the fact that I hadn't written in over 2 weeks, I was able to look at myself in the mirror and say, hey, something's off. I recognize I'm, not congruent with what I like to be doing, not following my passion. And so I just, I had to have that hard conversation with myself that, hey, I'm neglecting my passion, neglecting my writing, and the culprit is distractions. All these external factors, social media, all these things are getting in the way. So naturally, I just had to write it down, get it out.
Yay. So what I heard is writing is healing for you.
For sure.
Hey, I love that. I love how art speaks to our spirit in the ways that it needs to. And is there anything else that you would like to share about you as an artist or anything that you do with the audience present? I know like half the room is your family. Hey family, thank you so much for coming out. But please share with us where we can find you, follow you, and support you.
Yeah, so I like to think my writing kind of follows like a theme, you know, and if anyone's a big proponent of like personal development and bettering themselves, you know, my writing is kind of this twist of like personal development, elements of the universe, and growth, and really just trying to convey that in a creative and just like colorful way with my language. If you're interested in that, I have an Instagram, I have a YouTube. You can follow me at Spoken by Sergio. I'm just starting to get things ramped up. You know, COVID has been this kind of like this weird event where, you know, I've kind of been stuck in a room and I miss being inspired. Even just being in this space, you know, it really just lets the creative juices flow. So being here, you know, I'm really grateful for. But yeah, feel free to give me a like, follow. I'll be posting some more stuff more consistently, and I'm just happy to be here.
Awesome, thank you. I might have to come back. Think about what you got in the repertoire and I'll bring you back.
Thank you.
But yes, and we'll make sure to put you in our Insta story as well so people can follow you and hear what you have to say. As somebody who was also distracted during COVID, it's very interesting to see, or to come out on the other side of it and being like, wow, but I got to accomplish something. So even that piece is a piece of accomplishment that you, had you not yanked yourself out the vortex, you wouldn't have done. So pat yourself on the back for that. All right, so speaking of talents, so I was thinking about being honest. I was like, okay, what's a talent that doesn't require me to dance? And not Lamarla in the back like, come on! Oh no, well, we'll see. We may get some dancing, right? But I was actually thinking about Lamarla, and Lamarla says, I am a cerebral experience as a person. And I thought, I think that's a talent. And I had to ask her what that meant. She said, oh, you make people think when you're around them. And I was like, okay, but is that bad? The context of the conversation was, we were sitting on the beach, and she asked me what I did this past Sunday. I said, oh, you know, I climbed out the roof of my car, watched the sunset, and talked to God. And then she just stared at me and was like, people watch football on Sunday. And I started cracking up. She's like, I was prepared to talk to you about football, and you talk about you over here talking to God. And I was like, I guess being cerebral is a talent, so I'll take that. Thank you, Lamarla, for the recent talent development in my life. So I see Latosha made her way all the way out, so I'm gonna ask Eyes if she's ready to perform for us.